they're back at Ibrox this weekend, and in today's record sport, Barry Ferguson, Rangers legend, seems to think that this could be the turning point for the season. Back at Ibrox, a packed house, obviously Dundee in the cup. Do you agree? Do you think this could be a big boost for them?
I think I know where he's coming from in terms of Rangers are looking for anything right now to use as a sort of lever to turn their season around. And I do think there actually will be, I think it will certainly improve the mood of the fans when now that they're back inside their own stadium. I do see it as a positive for Rangers. Whether or not it turns the season around, well, that remains to be seen. I'm not entirely sure, as you said there, it's going to be a packed Ibrox. It's a League Cup game, it's not in the season book, and half of the Copeland Road stand won't be open. So I think it might be a little bit eerie to begin with. Maybe not. Maybe the Rangers fans will be so delighted to be there that they'll come back in their numbers and the atmosphere will be fantastic. But I do think the club is so fragmented right now that maybe, I think what Barry's point is, and I think he's right, the fact that they're finally in after, this period of being homeless, the fact that they're back in there, maybe back all under the one roof, it's almost symbolic if they can all come together. But we're seeing, the divisions ripping through the boardroom right now as well. You've got Dave King on the outside, booting at the door again. I don't expect it's the last we've heard from him. So there is this kind of soap opera feel to Rangers right now. So maybe getting back inside their own stadium might help settle some of that, but probably not for very long.
To play devil's advocate, Mick, I kind of feel like maybe it's not the kind of blessing that Rangers fans might think it is. Maybe it's a little bit of a burden. They're going through a really hard time at the moment. If they start to play really badly in front of their home fans would get on top of them. Do you share that view?
Yeah, but they're getting top of them at Hampden.
That's true. That's true, of course.
Yeah, I think that would happen. I think it's a results-based business. That's just the nature of the game. They need to win matches, and they've certainly got to win this one. It does look a bit perilous, I must admit. I mean, like you say, late kick-off, cup tie, maybe not a full place. There's a definite feeling that Rangers just now, it's just bubbling under, that there's a lot of discontent, a lot of people unhappy. It's just threatening to kind of boil over, isn't it? I mean, Dundee are a good side as well. I mean, I think they've had a bit up and down this year. Defensively, they lost a few goals, but they're a good side, capable on their day of causing problems to anyone. Rangers could do, which I said before, they need to get a run of wins under their belt, just to alleviate that pressure, because it's always going to be there until the next bump in the road, and it'll blow up again. So they're discontent. They're still, I mean, now the chairman is gone, and they're still looking for the CEO and the director of football. No, they're not academies. It's a lot of things need to be in place for Rangers right now. It's a wee bit rudderless, and the team itself is quite unconvincing at this stage. The manager's under pressure. It's just all bubbling under. They just need a period of calm and a period of results. And going out the cup this weekend is unthinkable for them, really. Because if they don't get through this match, it'll be hell to pay. They'll kick off again.
And Mick, the emotions are always heightened in this part of the world when the side on the other side of the city is doing well. So it'll just pique the sort of emotions of the Rangers fans that they're sitting there seeing Celtic romping off to a 5-1 win in the first game of the Champions League. They knew they looked Champions League and everything's going great. And I think that heightens the anger levels. And probably shortens the levels of patience as well. So yeah, there's no room for error for Rangers this weekend. They better give themselves a good welcome back party. I do think the mood of the fans might be eased a little bit, or improved a little bit by the fact that they're returning to their own seats.
Yeah,
I think that'll make them feel a bit better about life before a ball's kicked.
Yeah, I think so too. That removes one level of uncertainty that's been hanging over them for a while. Getting back to the home ground, but again, it's down to Philippe Clement and his team to start producing. The punters are missing. We're talking about Celtic fans loving what they're seeing. Rangers fans need a bit of enjoyment at the game again. I mean, need to actually start enjoying watching their team again.
Yeah,
that's up to Clement and his players to give the punters something to cheer about, because there's not been much.
Do you know what, Mick? You're absolutely spot on, and I wonder. I think that's one reason why you might see Igamani thrown in from the start. Now that actually might be a little bit unfair on the boy. We're having an absolute disaster. Wee man, any chance you could go and take Cyril Dessers shut for the weekend? But you feel the Rangers fans are just looking for something to cling on to, and they've seen in a couple of cameo roles, they've seen enough to think there's reason to be excited. I think they might be right. But you know, what a weight of responsibility! This whole thing is carnage this season. Any chance, young lads, you could just step up and make everybody go away and shut up?
Yeah, Rangers need to see progression. They need to see. I'm not talking about the stadium and the boards and all that stuff. I'm talking about on the pitch. They need to see progression. If they can see something, like a cohesive plan, and a team that is getting better week by week. Listen, I think most Rangers fans now think the league, there's no chance. And the more every week they see Celtic running away, they think, right, look, this year's not going to happen. And I think they would accept it if they see a team that is going places.
Yeah,
that means the performances are improving gradually. There's players that are exciting them. They see some nice football at times. They'll accept the odd bump in the road then, if in between times they can see progression. At the moment, they're not seeing progression.
exactly.
They're all seeing uncertainty. They need, like you say, they need something, a bit of excitement, a bit of fun, and a bit of progression to hang on to. And I think they will accept the other stuff if they see that. But they need to see it. And
grudgingly.
Yeah, but I think they're not daft. Listen, come on, it's knocked 10 million quid off the wage bill. It's shot at the big earners and all that stuff. It is this rebuild that the teams don't really get chances to rebuild, right? Especially Celtic Rangers, don't get a chance to rebuild, but he is getting a chance to rebuild. So they will be a bit patient with it in that respect if they see progress.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, mate.
Aye.